Hi guys, happy Cinco de Mayo. Get your house party on. Hi guys, it is Thursday, our cleanest night of the week. I am Hillary. If you guys are new to my Periscope channel, thank you so much for joining. For everyone watching the playback, thank you so much for watching. Hello! Today is Cinco de Mayo, and that means that instead of those nasty, expensive, chemical-filled, jarred, prepackaged dips, we are making our own essentially delicious dips. We're going to make a guacamole, we're going to make a salsa, and it's going to be so good. You're going to want to party. And there are no chemicals in there, so we're having our own Cinco de Mayo house party tonight. And if you're new to my channel, you can swipe to the right, or you can swipe up if you want to share this with your followers on Facebook or on Twitter or on Periscope as well, and I would love for you to share. And you can tap the screen at the bottom as many times as you want to show me love. If you're enjoying this and you're learning something and you're having fun along with me, it is always a Periscope party here on Thursday nights, and every Thursday we come here and we hang out together in the safe place and we talk all about the chemicals and the products and the preservatives and the things in the products that we're bringing into our home, what we're putting onto our body, what we're feeding our family, what we are doing for ourselves, and we're taking an opportunity to analyze those things, learn about other options and better ways and natural solutions using our essential oils, and I am here to lead you along the way and help you make these changes and live an essential life. So yeah, there are nasty chemicals and preservatives, sodium, hidden, wellness sabotage that is hiding in your products. So before I get started, I wanted to also tell you guys a little bit about some cool little discount that I found. The other day when I bought a case of Essential Life books to share with my team members who had just gotten their starter kits to get on their wellness journey, I got this catalog from theoillife.com. And this is really neat because on the back, there's a $5 off coupon on a purchase of $50, and then you get this free sticker book when you buy, when you make a purchase as well. I'm sorry, it's a $5 coupon off $50, and then you get the sticker book when you purchase $150 worth of products. And there's a bunch of really cool stickers in here that you can use to share with any of your friends some of the essential oil blends and recipes that you're making, so it's really cool to get that. And for anyone that's on my team that's watching, everyone that shares oils with someone who purchases a starter kit to get on their wellness journey will receive this book free from me, because I feel like education is number one, and it's important that if you're bringing essential oils into your home, that you have the proper education. And so actually, one of the inspirations for the recipes tonight was from my favorite book, and it's on page 384 and 385, this yummy, sweet and delicious avocado salsa. But what I like to do is make my own avocado guacamole and then make salsa, and so I'm going to make those two recipes for you tonight, and I hope you enjoy it. And again, this is just a great thing for you to share with your family. Yay, happy Cinco de Mayo. Oots, 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 oots. We're having a party. And before I get started making those two recipes for you, I am going to have a drink because I am thirsty. I'm parched. I've been running around crazy all day getting stuff done, working, and this cup, my sweet husband made this for me about 12 years ago. We went to one of those pottery painting places for a date, and it says George's Hillarytaville. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it says in like puffy paint, it says George's Hillarytaville, and it's a cool little ceramic glass. So I'm going to make myself a magnesium mocktail mojito. And this is how we do up in here. And if you're not familiar with magnesium drinks, send me a message. You can reach me on Instagram or Facebook or the Golden G. He's off today and he made an awesome dinner for us tonight. Yes. And so if you're not familiar with magnesium mocktails, what we do is we put a teaspoon of our Natural Calm magnesium citrate powder, and it has so many benefits. I'm not going to review them today because we've been talking about them a lot, and my team is all excited about using their magnesium. But if you want some information, you can always reach out to me. My email address is in my Periscope profile page, or you can reach out to me from Instagram or Facebook. I'd love to connect and become friends with you. If you're into essential oils, I would love to share a public essential oil group that I'm an administrator of, and it's a great place to learn and share information. So what we do is we just add a teaspoon of our Natural Calm, and because it will fizz up a little bit, I just like to add a little bit of my LaCroix, and this is the lime LaCroix. This is no sodium, no calories, no nothing, seltzered sparkling water. And this is gonna be so delicious. It's gonna be like a calorie-free, guilt-free mojito. And I've got a sleeping child upstairs, so no alcohol for me, but I am gonna enjoy this. And this is gonna have 1 drop of tangerine. It tastes just like a mojito. It's so good. You can get the tangerine from the share program if you share oils with people. And then we're gonna add 1 drop of spearmint. This is gonna give you that minty vibe like you'd get from a mojito. 1 drop of that. And then 1 drop of grapefruit. If you're not a fan of LaCroix, you can actually just use regular flat ice water. The sparkly water makes it kind of taste like soda, but you definitely don't need to do that. If you don't like sparkling water, you can totally use flat water. Okay, and there we have it, and I am going to take a sip of this delicious drink. Cheers to everyone on Cinco de Mayo. Minty, citrus, oh yeah, it's amazing. Cheers everybody, get your drink on. Responsibly, of course. Have your mocktails. They're very healthy, no calories. All right, so let's get into our demo. So basically, the reason that we're gonna make our own salsa and guacamole is because all the nasty chemicals that are hiding in your products, things like MSG and aspartame. And so, as we know, aspartame is disgusting. It's in a lot of soda, which is why we kicked soda to the curb a couple weeks ago with our magnesium mocktails and made our own faux soda. And aspartame is linked to brain tumors, weight gain, insulin resistance, diabetes, all these nasty things. It's just really gross, so we don't want that. And there's aspartame in salsa to make it sweet, in guacamole to make it sweet. In fact, if you guys saw my Instagram teaser this morning for my Periscope, you saw that in Kraft guacamole, they used to actually be able to market it as guacamole, and there were no avocados whatsoever in that guacamole, and customers complained, and then it pushed the company to have to actually change the label, and now the label, exactly, it is horrifying, and now the label says guacamole flavored dip. That is so disgusting. I can't even comprehend how gross that is. So you guys, I urge you to become label gangsters, label reading gangsters. Chemicals, you have to go. You cannot stay here. We're not going to spend our money on essential oils. We're not going to spend our money on organic produce. We're not going to spend our energy and get up early and work out and try to be healthy for our families and for our friends and set a good example for our children to eat franken chemicals. So in addition to aspartame, there's MSG hiding in a lot of these packaged foods to help keep it preserved on the shelf longer. And the problem with that is it's in 80% of processed foods, and it can come in other names like modified food starch, maltodextrin, glutamate. It's nasty. So basically the bottom line is if you can't pronounce it and you can't even figure out what it means or what it's about or what it is, and if it definitely doesn't grow on a tree or whatever, you don't need that in your life. It is really nasty. Yeah, seriously, become a lyrical gangster, a label reading gangster. Talk to your friends about these chemicals. Share my Periscopes with them. I'd be happy to talk to anyone if you have questions, but it's nasty. They've got to go. Can't stay here. So, processed foods weigh your body down and it affects your GI tract. It's not cool. So first we're going to do our salsa, and this is my sweet salsa. And again, this is just a basic recipe that I like in my home. I'm not a fan of cilantro, so I do not use cilantro in my recipes, but feel free to tweak this as you like, and when I'm done shooting this Periscope, I will go back and edit my Instagram post, and I'll include the recipe for the 2 recipes that I'm going to make. But again, this is just a springboard. Feel free to make it your own and add your flair. So first, for my sweet salsa, we are going to use 6 tomatoes, and what I'd like to do is chop them in advance and let them sit in the fridge and chill for a little while. It kind of brings out some of the sweetness naturally from the tomato. You can even let it sit out on your counter and just kind of get room temperature so it gets really nice and sweet. And then we're going to add 1 cup of white onion to this yummy mixture. And then we're gonna add a half a cup of mango, and I love sweet and savory. If you follow me on Instagram or if you've been following me for a while, you know that I love sweet and savory in my dishes. So we are gonna add a half cup of mango, and just roughly chop these. They don't need to be super fine restaurant style, but I do like to have a kind of uniform cut cube size so that when you scoop it up with your chip, you can get everything in one bite. So then we're gonna add 1/2 cup of pineapple, And this is fresh pineapple. I don't use canned pineapple because, again, when you purchase food in cans, there are metals in there leaching into your food, and there's usually a lot of sugar and preservatives to keep it on the shelf longer so that the company saves money by not having to replace those products. Then we're going to add 3 teaspoons of olive oil. You can use any oil that you like. This is just my preference. And then we're going to add 1 clove of garlic. And you just dice it and mince it up really nice, or press it in a garlic press, whatever you like to do. And we're going to add a pinch of salt, and I like to use Himalayan pink salt. And this is really a mild salt, and it allows the flavors of the fruit and of the veggies to come out. So just a very small churn of the salt. And we're going to just mix this really nicely for a second, but actually first we'll do our oil. So we're going to add 1 drop of coriander, and again, because I'm not a cilantro fan, I find that coriander, because it's from the seeds, whereas cilantro is from the leaves, I find that this is a little more mild for me, and it's just my preference. 1 drop of coriander is all you need. Oils are very pure and powerful, especially when you're using doTERRA. You do not need a lot. We're going to add 2 drops of lime because I love lime. And we're going to add 1 drop of cumin because this is very strong as well. Cumin came in the Summer Sizzler set of 4 oils that was the 200 PV promotion last summer, so hopefully they'll bring back something similar, but cumin is great in like spaghetti, like meat sauce. It's so delicious, and it's not available right now for anyone else. So what I'm going to do is going to take my salad hands. Holla! What? Got my salad hands, going to dig in. Okay, so we're just gonna mix this up, and we're having a party, so we're getting crazy, we're having fun. Being on a wellness journey is fun, you guys. I want you to have fun and enjoy this, so if it means getting a little crazy with me, just follow along. Just trust Mama Hilsey. She's not gonna lead you astray, I promise. All right, and look at this beautiful thing of wonder. And what you can do is you can actually let this sit overnight if you're going to a party. Yeah, holla, rawr, rawr. If you're going to a party, you can make this the night before. You can let all the flavors get really nice and combined. By the way, you can find the salad hands at Bed Bath & Beyond or Amazon. Like, you can get them anywhere. All right, and so we're gonna just set this to the side. And what's really amazing about this recipe is that you can use it for fish, for chicken, for any kind of meat. You can make fish tacos, you can put it on chicken or shrimp or whatever proteins you like. It is really flexible and it's great, and like I said, this is just what I like. You can do any combinations of flavor that you really like. So then we're going to move on to our guacamole, and it would take you longer to get in your car, drive, put your seatbelt on, drive to the grocery store, walk through the grocery store, pick out a salsa that you liked, walk back to the checkout counter because they hide all the creepy stuff in the depths of the grocery store, and check out and go back in your car, put your seatbelt on, drive home and bring it home. It took us no time to make that salsa. There's no excuse. You can't make an excuse, oh, I don't have time, oh, whatever. I'm a busy person and I make time, because you make the time for the things that you care about. So I'm just saying, let's get real here. You have the time, you just don't want to do it. And so if you want to be healthy, you're the one that can make those choices for you. Nobody else can do that. So I hope that I'm encouraging you and inspiring you to see how easy it is. Like, it's so easy, it's almost not even, I was like, is this going to be so easy that we don't even need to do a demo? Are people going to be like, whoa, that was like nothing? No, I mean, it's so easy. You can get the kids involved. Olivia loves helping. She loves mixing. It's so fun. Let them get their hands in there. It's just awesome. Hi, guys. All right. So then for our guacamole, our essentially delicious guacamole, this is so easy and I love it. We are going to add all the ingredients just to one bowl, and we're going to take 4 avocados, and what I'm going to do is just kind of roughly chop them. So I hope you guys are having a great night, and while I am chopping, we can just chit chat. So let me know if you guys have any questions for me. And what we're gonna do is just spoon out the seed from the center. And I like to use ripe avocados. There we go. Just scoot everything over so you can see it. And what I do is I just take a large tablespoon and I just work my way between the fruit and the rind, and I get this out in one fell swoop whenever possible. See what I did there? So you've got your whole avocado, and then what you can do is just roughly cut this into cubes. Now, another way to do it is you can score the fruit. So you can go like this with your knife and just score it down diagonal, and then score it the other way to make little cubes. There's lots of ways, lots of fun little kitchen hacks. And then what you do is you just literally just peel it and all the cubes come out. Isn't that cool? See all those little cubes? Ta-da! So cool. You can watch the playback for 24 hours if you miss anything. So again, there's tons of great ways to kind of roughly chop this and get messy. Get your hands in there. Yeah, you can do this with anything. Lots of fun ways to enjoy making your recipes with your family and your friends. Invite friends over and share essential oils with them. Oh yeah, so yeah, again, we're just gonna score this on the diagonal, and this is just a ripe avocado, and that means that it's like, when you press it, it kind of gives a little bit. Yes, and then you just go against the diagonal on the other side, and you can use a spoon, or I just like to get messy because you know how Olivia and I say, if you're not getting messy, you're not having fun. So get into it, and see all these cubes come right out into your bowl, and it's so easy and simple. I like things that are easy because I don't have time for complication. All right, here we go, and then again, you just spoon out the seed with a spoon. You can do it with a knife too, but I don't want to hurt myself on Periscope. All right, and so then again, you're just going to score it on the diagonal, and we're going to take, this is 4 avocados that we're doing here, and boom, cubes of avocado in no time. Ain't nobody got time. If you store an avocado that you don't use, I would put it in an airtight glass container with a half an onion. So the onion is going to give off its oxidizing gas, and it's actually going to help preserve the half of the avocado that you did not use. Or you can, I believe, use a drop of essential oil like lime or lemon. Maybe anyone else who's watching can chime in with their favorite methods to prevent their unused avocado from going bad, but we don't have any leftover avocado in our house because we love it so much. It's so buttery. We'll use it in like egg salad, and we'll spread it and smush it onto a piece of toast with an egg. It's really good. So again, we're just scoring this to make these really easy to pull out cubes for our guacamole. Yeah, we use the whole thing. You can leave the pit in it. I've tried that a couple times and it did not work for me, but maybe I did it wrong. So yeah, we use the whole thing too. All right, so again, if you just joined, we're making guacamole. This is so easy, like I cannot even express to you how simple this is. You can do the cutting part and your kids can help you pull out all the little cubes. Olivia loves getting messy, and it's so fun to share this with them, and they learn to live this essential lifestyle right along with you, and it's a joy and it's an honor for me to do that for her and for you guys. I love sharing on Periscope. It is such a fun platform to share. I've made so many new friends from all over the world, and so if we are not friends already, I would love for you to friend me on Facebook and connect with me, or connect with me on Instagram. I love sharing this essential life with everybody. It is just so fun. And okay, we're down to our last avocado, and this is just so quick, you guys. I mean, I'm just going right through this. Takes no time at all. Boom, we've got 4 avocados. Hope you guys are having an awesome night, staying healthy wherever you are, getting your wellness on, sharing oils with friends. All right, and then again, last one here, scoring on the diagonal, then scoring on the other diagonal to make cubes, and then done. And if you're not using mayonnaise or anything, or if you're vegan, you can use avocado as butter or as mayonnaise in your recipes. If you're making like, spreads or things like I was mentioning with like egg salad and stuff like that, it's really fun. All right, let me just get cleaned up real quick for a second. My hands are all green, and it means I've been having a great time with you guys, living this essential life. Yes, definitely make some, for sure. Oh, and let me take a sip of my magnesium mocktail mojito. Hold, please. That is delightful. Tangerine, spearmint, grapefruit essential oils in some lime sparkling water with a teaspoon of Natural Calm magnesium powder. All right, so we've got the mess out of the way. Now what we're gonna do is add 1 cubed and diced tomato to our avocados. And then we're gonna take 2 to 3 cloves of garlic because I love it garlicky. Hold please, gotta have a sip. In fact, I'm gonna have one more sip of my mocktail because it's so good. Oh yeah. Okay, so then we've got 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. Again, that's just my preference because I really like that. Then we're gonna do a half a cup of purple onion. Sorry, come over and hang out with me on Thursdays and I'll feed you, I'll water you, I'll oil you up. Anyone is welcome to come over and be on Periscope with me. I'd love for you to join me in making these fun recipes. So then we're gonna add 3 drops of lime essential oil. Lime is one of my favorites. I just cannot get enough of it. 1, 2, 3. Got a little more avocado on my hands. Get all clean for you guys. All right, and then we're gonna do 2 drops of grapefruit. And again, I like sweet and savory. I like adding grapefruit into my guacamole because I just think it's delicious. 1, 2, okay. And then we're gonna do a drop of black pepper essential oil to give it a nice little kick. Come on, black pepper. You know you want to come out and hang out. I'm gonna open them up a little bit. There we go. Okay, it's a little more black pepper, but you know what? We like it peppery around here. And 1 drop of lemon essential oil. And 1 drop of coriander. Again, I'm not a cilantro fan, and the cilantro essential oil is distilled from the leaves, whereas the coriander essential oil is distilled from the seeds. So it is just a personal preference, but I prefer coriander. It's a little more mild. And then what we're gonna do is just mix this up with my Pampered Chef twist and chop. But if you have a, I know, isn't this cool? Hi-ya, hi-ya, chemicals, you're gone, kick you to the curb, you've gotta go, rawr, rawr. This is really cool for like browning sausage or chicken or ground turkey or beef or anything, but you can use a potato masher or a potato ricer, and I like my guacamole kind of chunky. I don't like it smooth. So this is my preference because I find that it gives me the texture that I like. I like it to be more coarse and rustic as a texture, so that's just, again, my personal preference, but you do what you want to do. This is your world, you do it your style. But this is Hilsey's world, so Hilsey's style is this way. And you just work it through and you twist, so you go down and twist, and that is just going to get all these ingredients combined. So we've got our avocado and our tomatoes and our garlic and our essential oils, and our house is just smelling amazing here. And then I'm gonna add a few little grinds of my Himalayan pink salt. And again, this is just really mild, and the salt isn't going to overpower, it's just going to really highlight the flavors and kind of gel all the flavors together. 1, 2, 3, that's really all you need. Okay, so now that this is the right texture for me, I'm just going to spin it around a few times with my spoon just to make sure I'm getting everything, and I just kind of like fold it in to make sure I'm getting everything from the sides incorporated into the guacamole. And again, this is just really rustic and kind of thick. I don't like my guacamole like guacamole flavored dip. Ugh, that is so nasty to think about. I don't like it liquidy. I just really like it this way. But if you do like it liquidy or more smooth, like a dip or a spread, what you can do is actually just pop all the avocados into the blender. You can do it in your Ninja, and that way it'll get all the avocado really nice and smooth, and you can just add that, pour that into your bowl when you add everything else. All right, so now what we're gonna do is serve it up in a nice way to show you how you can bring this over to a friend's house for a party, or you can do it up nice. What we're gonna do here is Periscope magic. So we are gonna take some of our delicious avocado mixture into our bowl, like so. And this is a great way to serve this, or if you want to go to a party, you can bring it in like a dish and put it all on a platter with some really nice chips. Okay, so we've got our guacamole. It took us no time. And now we've got our salsa. This is my amazing sweet salsa. We use pineapple and tomato and mango and onion and garlic and essential oil, and it is just so beautiful. And you know you're eating clean when your food is colorful. When you can see the colors of the rainbow in your food, you know you're eating well. When you're eating white bread and white pasta, you know you can turn it up a notch, and you can eat with the colors of Mother Earth, and it's really fun. So then what I like to do is serve this with blue corn chips. This is just my personal preference. I like the blue corn chips. These are organic, and I got these from Wegmans. You can get whatever chips you like, but you don't want to sabotage all you're doing by using nasty chips. So we're just gonna make a really pretty presentation that is like smoke and mirrors. I mean, we're not doing anything fancy, but it sure looks fancy too. So we're just gonna put these chips on a platter. I'm serving it up for you guys on a platter because that's what we do on Thursdays up in here. We are party and Periscope style. Chateau LeMay. Thank you for coming. All right, so we're gonna fill this delicious platter up with chips. Yes, come on down. Door is open and the food is fresh and colorful and clean here. All right, so that's about good. So you're just gonna cover the surface of your serving tray with your chips. And these are so good and healthy for you, and let's give it a try. We're gonna try our yummy guacamole. Get a nice hearty scoop in there. So good. Yep, that's right on point. All the flavors, like I say, you don't want to be able to pick out any one flavor. You just want all the flavors to really be combined nicely in a way that just complements everything. It is so tasty. All right, and then now we're going to try my amazing salsa. Sweet and savory and tangy. We're going to get some mango and pineapple and onion and tomato. It is so good. Oh yeah. That is on point. You guys, I wish you were here. I wish I had smell-o-vision. This is so good. I'm going to take a little sip of my mojito magnesium mocktail. Again. That is delicious. I hope you guys enjoyed this demo. I hope you will make these recipes. If you try these, please tag me on Facebook or Instagram or whatever. I just love making these great recipes for you. This is so easy. It took no time. And if you have your Essential Life book, you can look it up and be inspired and get recipes. And it is just fantastic. So invite your friends over, share oils with them, make these recipes, and show them how easy living this essential life is. It is not complicated. You make it complicated. You can make it as simple as you want it to be. So thank you so much for watching. I love making these videos for you. I can't wait to see you next time, and have an amazing weekend. I love you guys. Bye.